Okay, for the extraction of the wheat germ, we start out first with filling up this test tube with our wheat germ. A wheat germ right here you can get from the teacher's supply from our laboratory supply table. It should look like this, and it's not really very quantitative. We're just going to go and do this very roughly. Okay, we're going to go and take a heaping teaspoon. That's just one spoonful. That's what your instruction says. You're just going to take a heaping teaspoon of this and try to go and put it as cleanly as possible right into this test tube. Now that's a little bit tricky, okay? So what we're going to do in order to go and make this a little less messy is we're going to go and take a piece of paper, any kind of clean piece of paper, and you might want to go and cut one yourself if there's not one available in the supply table. Cut a very nice clean piece of paper like so. Put the heaping teaspoon of wheat germ in there, hold it by one end, and very carefully, although it's still a little messy, pour it into your test tube like so. And that way you'll have most of the test tube, most of the wheat germ actually entering the test tube. Now you can see it will occupy roughly about a third of your test tube space. So you might not be able to go put in all the volume of liquid that you actually initially, that the instructions actually gave you, but it's okay, especially when it comes to pouring in the alcohol. Now, the next step is to go and pour 20 mils of hot water. Now, this is very critical. It has to be between 50 and 60 degrees Celsius. And what we'll do in the laboratory is that the teacher, that will be Mr. Chiori, we'll make sure that we have a beaker or two of water that should be should be pretty much between 50 and 60 degrees. Okay, it cannot be hotter than 60 because that's going to go and denature some of the DNA. Okay, and totally unwound it. And if it's less than 15, it will be very, very hard or difficult to go and extract all the non-DNA out of the wheat germ. So here, what we're going to do is I'm going to go put this in pause and very carefully measure out 20 mils of this hot water right into that graduated cylinder, and I'll resume from there.